This video is about DSE 2012 Paper 1 Part 2 Question Analysis. Let's take a look at the question now. Question 41. What are Chinese moms superior at? Look at the text here, it's a very short one. The Wall Street Journal's provocative January 8 headline alone, "Why Chinese Mothers Are Superior," would have been enough to spark intense discussion. But coupled with an excerpt from Amy Chua's parenting memoir, Battle Hymns of the Tiger Mother, that sharply contrasts so-called Eastern and Western styles of parenting. What resulted was nothing less than a firestorm. 咁呢個成段咧就係講咧Amy Chua 咧佢出咗一本書啦，一個回憶錄啦 memoir 啦，咁佢咧就sharply 即係好 distinctively 好明顯地咧就分咗 contrast 嗰啲所謂嘅東方同西方嘅 styles of parenting。咁樣啦，所以咧其實咧就係佢成本書其實你都知道Chinese mother are more superior at 乜嘢佢個 topic 咧係 styles of parenting. So the answer is parenting styles, or you may say being mothers, raising children, bringing up children. 即係你去叻啲咧去湊細路啊，去做一個父母啦 parenting。咁你雖然咧佢有3項啦，其實佢個重點就係 they are better, they are superior at parenting, they are superior at being moms 咁樣啦。Question 42. What would the intense discussion be about? 呢個好激烈嘅討論咧係關於啲乜嘢咧？咁 obviously 咧就係 style of parenting。Okay, the discussion will be about styles of parenting, or why Chinese mothers are superior at parenting, or which style of parenting is actually better, the Eastern one or the Western one. 咁你要答到咧，究竟係中國嘅媽媽係叻啲 parenting 啊，定係西式嘅parenting 係好啲咧咁樣，咁應該都係用自己嘅文字去講翻。咁如果你淨係答咗咧個 discussion 係關於styles of parenting 咧，就唔係好對題啦，因為咧佢入邊咧要講到係一個 intense 咧就係講緊一個好激烈嘅氣氛啦。咁即係話咧通常係要有一個 debate， 一個 argue 緊嘅事，一個 argument 咁樣啦。咁所以咧就係要講到佢哋要喺度拗啦，有啲人就覺得咁樣好啲，有啲人就覺得咁樣好啲 ，OK？ 咁你 for detail marking scheme requirement 咧，你就睇翻個 marking scheme。咁我嘅題目咧就係講嗰個精神嗰個 essence 喺邊一度，個答案要答到啲乜嘢嘅重點。Question 43. Battle Hymns of the Tiger Mother falls under all of the following book categories except 即係佢有啲邊一個唔屬於佢嗰個書嘅類別咧？咁 autobiography 咧即係自傳，咁一定係啦，因為佢自己嘅 memoir 嚟㗎嘛，係佢自己嘅 personal 嘅一個回憶錄啦，所以一定係啦。Parenting manual yes， 呢個係教你點樣 parenting 啦。Thriller 一個好有 excitement 嘅意思 ，thriller， 即係佢係擦靚啲先，即係佢係一個驚慄片係咪？唔係啦，咁所以咧就唔啱啦 C 一定。咁 non-fiction 即係非故事類咧，咁係嘅，因為佢係 based on true story，what happened in her life 咁樣啦，所以係唔係 fiction 嚟嘅。Non-fiction 係啱，呢個係啱嘅。Question 44. What metaphor does the writer use in paragraph 1 to describe the controversies of Amy Chua's book? 咁佢用咗啲乜嘢嘅嗰個叫做一個比喻咧？比喻咧就係話佢面嗰個字同佢實質嗰個意思唔同嘅咁樣啦。咁所以睇第一段呢度話好啲亂，我哋拆咗佢先。咁咧 佢呢度話咧就係 was enough to spark intense discussion， 咁樣巴拉巴落到去咧 what resulted was nothing less than a firestorm。 咁呢個 firestorm 咧就係一個比喻啦，好似一個咧火都有個火嘅一個風暴啦，咁你都見到一個畫面就係、又有火又有風暴啦，咁即係都係一啲唔係咁 positive 嘅畫面啦，咁即係話喺度嗌交嘅時候咧就好似一個 firestorm 咁樣啦，即係一個好大嘅爭議啦，所以好多人咧可能會有唔同嘅意見啦，而佢哋嘅意見咧都係會比較激烈少少，因為佢哋會好堅信自己諗嗰樣嘢咯。Firestorm， 咁佢呢個嘅答案咧亦都接受咧 fire， 亦都接受 spark。其實 spark 喺呢度咧係一個動詞嚟嘅，即係去點起咗一啲嘢。咁如果係 metaphor 咧，其實我會建議你揾翻一個 noun 啦。咁所以 firestorm 咧會係一個比較準確一啲嘅答案。The next one, next question, question 45. Which of the following best describes Chua's parenting style from a Western point of view？ 喺西方嘅角度咧，佢呢種 parenting style 係點樣形容咧 ？Extreme 好極端啦 ，cautious 好即係好小心嘅小心翼翼嘅 ，personal 好個人嘅 ，lenient 係好仁慈嘅。咁其實你都見到 Chinese mother 啦 ，based on 你嘅 context knowledge 咧，你自己大概都會知道咧講緊係啲好嚴厲啦，所以就一定唔係 lenient。不過可能問題咧，你就未必識 lenient 呢個字啫。咁其實咧喺句子入邊咧，佢係會有呢度寫嘅。佢哋講到佢係 present differences between Western differences between Western and Chinese parenting styles by sharing experiences with their own children. It is a deeply personal story about her two daughters and how their lives are shaped by such demands as Chua's relentless insistence on straight A's and daily hours of mandatory music practice, even while vacationing with grandparents。 咁其實佢用 relentless 啦 even 啦，其實佢係想講乜嘢咧 extreme， 即係其實唔係好 normal 嘅做法嚟嘅，比較特別嘅，甚至乎可以話係極端嘅。Number question 46. In lines 11 to 12, Chuas insists that Western children are no happier than Chinese ones. Why would some people presume that Western children are happier than Chinese children？ 點解佢會假設呢？咁其實呢條問題呢個道理呢就係、如果佢堅持，即係佢話作者咧就話啦，其實西方嘅小朋友咧唔會開心過中國人嘅小朋友啦。其實佢係喺呢度有一個 statement， 就係有一個點出諗法，就係、有啲人會認為西方嘅小朋友咧係開心過中國人嘅，所以佢先至要講出呢個論點。你呢個論點係錯嘅。咁好啦，翻轉頭就係點解會首先有呢一個論點咧？咁又係啦，首先如果你係有少少 background knowledge 咧，你就會明咧就係、西方嘅小朋友咧可能係家庭入邊嗰個冇咁嚴格嘅教育啦。咁但係如果我哋對於呢方面嘅知識唔係好熟咧，咁一定要睇翻個內文啦。So you have to refer to the contextual clues from the text if you do not have that background knowledge. Here, readers may be stunned by Chua's explanations of her hardline style， 佢個好嚴厲、好 strict 嘅 style 啦 ，public shaming and insults intend to force greatness from her girls. She insists that Western children are no happier than the Chinese ones, and that her daughters are the envy of the neighbors and friends because of their poise and musical, athletic, and academic accomplishments. Ironically, this may be read as a cautionary tale that asks just what price should be paid for achievement. 呢 part 咧，其實佢冇特別咁樣去講咧點解，其實都要用翻你自己嘅inferring skill 咧去推斷點解咁講咧，就因為佢呢個成篇嘢咧都係講 Chinese mom 咧係好嚴嘅，咁相反咧佢個對比啊嘛，一個 contrast 啊嘛，一個 differences 啊嘛，咁就即係話咧，其實西方嘅家長咧係唔會用呢種 style， 唔會用呢種方法去 raise children， 咁所以個答案咧你要答到咧就係、Western moms are less strict, less demanding, more lenient, or Chinese parents tend to be more stricter than the Western parents. 咁亦都要講咧，可能就係 Western children are not pressured to get straight A's or to succeed or to have greatness 咁樣咯。咁所以你要用少少自己嘅答案就講到就係一係咧就講到西方嘅媽媽咧冇咁嚴厲啦，西方嘅 parenting 冇咁要求高啦，會比較寬鬆啲啦，或者西方嘅小朋友咧係冇咁大壓力咧去攞straight A， 即係全部都要 A， 一直即係每一科都要 A， 一條直線嘅成績表都係 A， 或者咧佢哋係唔需要有咁大嘅 expectation 去攞 achievement 啦、accomplishment 啦，或者係甚至乎係偉大啊 greatness。Question 47. Why does the writer suggest reading Chua's books as a cautionary tale? Caution 咧即係要好小心，一個警報咁樣嘅意思啦。咁點解佢建議你咁樣睇咧？其實可能你都唔係淨係當佢係一個 parental manual。你當佢咧係留意翻咧，就係你點樣先可以付出一啲乜嘢嘅代價，先至可以攞到呢啲 achievements 咧。所以佢個 theme 咧呢個比較難啲嘅，得46%嘅同學仔答到嘅啫。咁咧佢就係話 there is a cost for success and achievement, or the cost of achievement may not be worth the price of success. The book questions how much someone has to pay in order to be successful. In order to achieve success, the children suffer, or there are negative effects on the children. 只要達到咧成功咧係要有代價嘅咁樣咯。Alright, let's move on to the next part. Text 4, question 48. The Wild Kingdom in line 4 refers to 呢個 Wild Kingdom 係指乜嘢咧？有啲 choices 嘅咧係 Beijing, China, the Philippines, the United States. Line 4, right here. From what should surely be the Wild Kingdom of Tiger Mom might surprise you. 嗱，咁佢其實咧，佢成篇嘅嘢咧，由上面到而家咧，都係講緊 Chinese mom 啊嘛。咁你好快咁望一望啦。咁佢話佢哋係 tigers 啊嘛，佢係虎媽啊嘛。虎媽老虎喺邊度嚟嘅 ？The wild 啦。咁點解叫 kingdom 咧？即係佢哋好話得事㗎，佢哋係好嚴格㗎，好似皇上啊，好似皇帝啊、皇后啊咁，即係個 kingdom 一個帝國咁樣啦。咁所以其實佢講緊嘅咧就係 China。Not Beijing as a city. Okay? Question 49. Why might the response from what should surely be the wild kingdom of tiger moms surprise readers? 咁點解佢哋個 response 咧係會令到作者覺得閱讀者覺得驚訝嘅咧？咁你睇到呢度咧就係Chinese mom in China aren't raising superior kids. Actually, U.S. author Amy Chua's book Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother and the Wall Street Journal extracts of her memoir headlined Why Chinese Mothers Are Superior have sparked huge debate inside China. But the response from China will surely surprise you. 咁你可能咧會以為所有中國嘅人都會好似 Amy Chua 咁樣啦，所以如果佢好似佢咁就唔會 surprise 到你啦，會令到你覺得驚訝嘅就一定係一個你冇 expect 到嘅一啲反應啦。所以咧個答案咧就係答到咧 Not all Chinese mothers are tiger moms, or many Chinese parents' parenting styles or guidelines are not as strict as Chua's, or moms in China aren't following the US or Western parenting style. They don't follow or they're against Amy Chua's ideas。總之你個答案嘅精髓咧，要答到就係佢哋唔係好似 Amy 嗰個做法咁啦，或者佢哋唔認同佢嘅做法啦，或者甚至乎其實有一啲中國嘅媽咪咧係 adopt 咗一啲西方嘅 parenting style 咁樣，先至會做到一個 surprise 出嚟。即係唔係你想象中咁樣㗎，呢個係一個美籍嘅華人，而係真係喺中國嘅媽媽咧，可能就反而唔係用呢個 parenting style 嘅。Question 50。咁啱啱頭先呢49題咧都係有少少難嘅，因為你要用自己嗰個語言啦，同埋你要 infer 咗個 meaning 啦，你要 understand 點樣為之一個 surprise 啦，而嗰個 surprise 係點樣構成啦，所以咧喺 DSE 入邊咧係43分43% 嘅同學嘅考生咧係答到嘅啫。Question 50. Why is Gao Jin called a real Chinese mom? 咁點解佢為之真正嘅中國媽媽呢？ One real Chinese mom, a government office worker in Beijing with 8-year-old twins。跟住繼續講啦，咁其實咧呢個係 Yale Law Professor Amy Chua 咧，佢係一個 Filipino Chinese descent， 即係話咧其實佢都唔係真係淨係中國人㗎，佢有菲律賓嘅血統啦，同埋咧佢係住喺美國嘅 not in China。其實成篇嘢呢個 real 咧就係 in contrast， 就係佢呢個Gao Jin 咧係嚟自中國啦，佢真係一個純正嘅中國嘅血統啦，咁樣樣。所以咧其實個答案咧就係佢係一個咧 ，she is a Chinese national living in China. Alright, so the answer is C. It's not about being proud of being Chinese or a traditional Chinese mother or whether she works for the Chinese government. Okay, question 51. True, false or not given questions from paragraph 2 to 3. Put a tick in the appropriate column. Chua was born in the Philippines。頭先咧啱啱睇到咧佢係 Filipino， 但係唔等於佢係喺 Philippines 度出世啦，所以係 not given， 你只係知道佢係菲律賓人啫。Chua forces her children to do certain things。佢有冇逼佢啲小朋友做嘢咧？咁係有㗎啦，呢度就係佢見到咧睇先下。因為其實成篇嘢都係講佢點樣逼佢哋去彈琴啊嗰啲啦，咁但係咧，譬如你見到 Truist 啦 ，here Gao said she believes her sons to love their extracurricular hobbies, such as painting and learning how to play 圍棋, not because she forces them into it, but precisely because she does not。咁佢話佢個仔中意係咧 I won't be like Amy Chua about them. I don't want to pressure them. 我唔會好似佢咁㗎，即係其實好似佢咁咧，就係佢逼佢做一啲嘢咯，咁樣，所以佢係有嘅。而成本嘢都係講 Tiger Mom， 或者係好 controlling 㗎嘛。咁 and then 咧 Gao is unhappy her sons are learning painting and 圍棋。咁呢個係錯㗎啦，因為咧佢好開心咧。呢度就係佢 she loves that 佢個仔女好中意啦，而佢冇去逼佢，而佢因為冇逼，所以佢哋好中意咧，所以其實係好開心，佢哋有自己嘅 develop their own ability， 又揾到自己嘅 hobbies 咁樣樣。OK， 查緊啲嘢先，有啲亂。咁所以其實佢係好 glad 咧，佢係因為冇逼到佢嘅仔女咧，令到佢嘅仔女係可以去發展自己有興趣嘅方面啦。Question 52. Gao sends her children to an international school because classes are taught in 乜嘢咧？通常話 in 一個 language 啦，and the something it has to be a noun. It's more relaxing。咁你揾啦 in 咩 language 啦？咁係 taught in international school, bilingual international school, so they learn Chinese and English. Okay, so learn both English and Chinese, and then in a comparatively looser, more relaxing classroom environment， 一個課室環境咧係比較輕鬆一啲嘅，冇咁嚴嘅。Question 53. Compared to Chua's girls' parenting style, it's more 咁比起佢咧，比起Amy Chua 咧，一定係比較permissive 嘅。呢個 efficient 有冇效就唔關事啦，係咪傳統啲都唔關係咪傳統啦。exemplary 咧即係好非常之 wonderful 啦，咁唔係話好定唔好嘅喺呢度，反而咧係佢係比較讓佢哋咧多啲選擇嘅，俾佢哋有多啲機會咧去揀自己嘢啦，咁其實都係放縱一啲嘅。OK 係容許多啲嘅，咁其實 permissive 咧嚟自同一個family 係 permit 容許一啲嘅，呢個係一個 verb， 呢個係一個 adjective， 咁 permission 就係個批准啦，咁所以其實佢唔會話限住個仔女做啲乜嘢，佢會批准佢哋做其他嘢嘅，做佢哋嘅選擇嘅，咁所以係 D。54. What is the main idea of paragraph 4? 咁第四段嘅主要嘅 idea 係乜嘢呢？咁成段睇一睇啦。Choose strict parenting guidelines, including the long hours of piano practice, the endless rules, the homework that never goes unfinished, the lack of playdate, TV watching, and electronic games are familiar to many mainland Chinese families. One recent online survey in China, conducted in response to the controversies over Chua's book, found a majority of Chinese netizens ticking the box that stated, yes, starting from when I was little, my mother always said I'm not as good as others at this or that. 呢個呢，佢係講 ticking the box， 就係話係啱啊 tick 啊係啊真係有呢啲事發生咗。其實成段呢，就係講啦 ，many Chinese has had the same experience of having strict parents， 即係佢要答到咧嗰個題咧係要講到好多中國嘅人咧都好熟悉咧呢啲 strict parenting style， 或者佢哋都係可以見到啲 parents 咧就係會講一啲 negative comparison 啦，會好負面咁比較邊個好啲，你有冇人哋咁好啦。個答案咧答到個精神就係好多中國人咧都有呢種 parents 嘅。佢會話俾你聽咧，你冇人哋咁叻啊，會做一啲負面嘅比較啊咁樣。呢一題都係深㗎，不過咧其實都係呢種題目咧都係要用自己嘅語言咧去答到。咁喺 DSE 入邊咧，大概係一半同學仔答到。Question 55. What might this or that refer to? Find two examples given in paragraph 4. 即係呢個 this and that 可能係關於啲乜嘢呢？揾兩個例子啦。即係你冇呢樣嘢咁，冇人哋呢個咁好，你又冇呢樣嘢咁好，咁佢哋會通常會比較啲乜嘢呢？咁就應該比較 homework 啦，同埋比較下佢哋個 piano practice 啦。人哋彈得好啲啊，你又彈得冇人哋咁好啦咁樣。Alright, question 56. In paragraph 5, find 3 other words used to refer to students. Do not include students as an answer. 咁有咩字佢係要嚟指出，即係要嚟代表學生嘅咧？喺 paragraph 5， 咁呢個比較容易咧。首先咧 students 係一個複數啦，咁你要揾複數嘅字啦。咁喺度就係講咧 school kids 係其中一個 example 啦。另外咧就係outperform 呢啲學生咧就叻過其他嘅 contenders 啦，就係 contenders 啦。另外咧就係 top performers 啦，咁 student 有啦。另外咧就係 participants， 都呢啲全部都係學生嚟嘅 ，OK？ 係用嚟代表學生嘅意思，但係佢唔係學生嘅意思啊嚇，即係講緊呢啲參與者啊，呢啲做得好嘅表現者啊，呢啲嘅contender嘅人咧，佢哋都係代表學生嘅。Question 57. Which Confucians believe is the reason behind the success of students in Asia， 佢哋邊一個嘅孔子嘅學說咧係佢哋成功亞洲學生成功嘅原因啦。咁揾翻嗰段啦 ，Confucianism 呢個孔子嘅學說咧，就係佢哋有呢一個嘅 beliefs 就係學習係好緊要嘅。Because it is education thrives in China and the rest of Asia because it is the top priority and we have plenty to learn from that. 呢個其實咧出邊 Christoph 呢度話咧其實中國咧係對於教育咧係擺得好高嘅，所以咧我哋要學佢哋啦，我哋要將教育咧擺得再高啲咁樣，所以就係個 idea 咧就係 education is a top priority or education is very important。呢個都係難嘅，你要用自己嘅語言啦，同埋咧你要答到咧點解佢哋係成功，而佢冇好直接咁話俾你聽。OK？What is the main idea of paragraph 5？ 成段嘢係講乜嘢呢？ Shanghai students score the highest in test 係咪淨係想講上海嘅學生最高分呢？ American students did not do so well 冇做得咁好。 Chinese students perform better than Western student 係咪做得好啲呢？ Students from societies based on Confucian's belief perform the best 係咪係嚟自一啲孔子學說嘅社會咧嘅學生做得最好呢？咁其實呢度都有寫㗎，就係嗰個社會咧包括啲乜嘢咧？佢入邊有講到 Hong Kong 啦、Singapore、South Korea，and then America。咁即係其實亞洲同西方嘅分別啫嘛。咁所以咧，其實個答案咧就係 D 啦。即係反而咧係美國咧冇一啲孔子學說啦，咁所以佢做得比較差少少啦。Question 59. What does we in line 28 refer to? 28呢一度，我哋呢個 we 我哋係邊個咧？我哋喎 Christoph 係嚟自邊度嘅咧？咁佢係 Nicholas Christoph 係嚟自 The New York Times 呢一個美國雜誌啦。咁即係話咩咧 ？We American 啊，我哋 Western countries 或者係 people in the West， 我哋因為個對比緊東方同西方嘅教學方法啊嘛。In question 60, in paragraph 6, find two expressions used to describe students who do really well at school。其實 expressions 喎，即係多數咧都係多過一個字啦，係一個講法啦，就去形容咧學生做得好好。咁喺學校做得好，即係成績好啦。所以答案咧係 who excel academically， 同埋咧另外一個就係scholastically superior， 即係學術上啦做得高啲啦，同埋做得好啦，成績就係呢兩個啦。Question 61 in paragraph 6, the author's main point 佢個重點係乜嘢呢？第6段 Chinese mom raise children who do really well, very well at school. Chinese moms are responsible for making China a more superior country. High-achieving students do not necessarily make China a superior country. The Chinese mom issue does not explore the future of these smart children. 咁佢成段咧就係睇翻第一句 ，but the really big question that one that the Chinese mom debate doesn't entirely explore is this: even if Chinese moms raise kids who excel academically, does that mean the aggregate of those scholastically superior kids is more a dynamic economy, a more creative population, a superior society? And the answer is no, at least as far as Chinese moms. The Chinese kids they raise inside China are concerned. 即係關於佢哋咧，其實係冇令到咧個社會係更加成功嘅，所以答案係 C。即係佢話就算咧佢做得咁好 ，does that mean 係咪即係話佢哋有個更加有動力嘅經濟咧，有更加有創意嘅人口咧，更加高嘅 個高級啲嘅社會呢？答案唔係咯。雖然做咗成績好，但係冇改善到呢一個社會咯。Alright, number 62. Name one problem college graduates on the mainland are facing. 咁佢哋有啲咩面對緊啲咩問題呢？ In fact, China is suffering a glut of college graduates who can't find appropriate jobs and a shortage of blue-collar workers. 咁個答案呢，就係佢哋唔係成個 China facing 啲乜嘢呢？就係中國咧就面對緊一啲問題，就係佢哋啲大學生咧揾唔到適合嘅工啦，同埋佢又好缺乏一啲藍領嘅工人啦。咁但係呢個問題咧係問你college graduates 咧有啲咩問題，面對咩問題，所以就一定唔係後者，而只係答緊佢哋揾唔到工嘅呢一個問題啦。OK， 係呢個 cannot find appropriate jobs。或者你可以寫 unemployment 啦，或者they don't have they have a big competition from other graduates for jobs 啦。呢度亦都有講嘅，佢哋嗰個亦都係有呢一個嘅 too few practical skills 啦，佢哋太少嘅一啲嘅實際嘅技巧啦。Question 63. Find a word in paragraph 7 with the opposite meaning of shortage. 即係相反 shortage， 呢個有啲深啦。如果你本身唔識字嘅話，咁就係 glut 呢個字啦。glut of 一大班嘅學生咁樣啦。咁但係做呢種題目咧，你真係唔識嗰個字咧，你盡量都估咧。就譬如你首先你將 shortage 咧，你知道係名詞先啦，一定唔係動詞啦。你最多都以為係形容詞嘅啫。咁有啲咩短缺咧，即係短缺嘅相反，即係好多啦。邊度有好多咧？咁其實你可以試下代嘅。In fact, China is suffering many college graduates who can't find a job。好多人揾唔到啦，即係有 many 嘅意思，其實都唔係好多字可以揾到咯。咁樣你要揾一個字 one word only， 所以唔係 a glut of， 係 glut。OK， Number 64. What does flummoxed mean? Flummoxed 呢個字好深喎，咁你未睇過，你要嘗試估咧，要將佢代入啦，咁 confused 啦、surprise 啦、upset 啦、angry 啦，咁究竟邊一個係咧？43 Here. He was so flummoxed by the knobs and levers on the washing machine that he phoned his mom. 佢好 flummoxed 咧。對於嗰啲洗衣機啦，你唔知咩係 knobs and levers， 所以唔好理佢啦。但係其實係嗰啲掣啊咁樣，咁所以佢打電話，咁所以佢打電話原因係咩？唔係佢嬲啦，唔係佢唔開心啦，唔係佢 surprise 啊媽咪啊揾到啲洗衣機掣啊，唔係啦，係佢想問問題啊嘛，所以佢係 A confused。Alright, next page. Question 63. Number the following event from paragraph 8 in chronological order. 順住次序咧去放翻啦。咁佢打電話問呢個，其實你就咁睇咧，你都未睇題目咧，你都大概知嘅。因為首先一開始咧就係佢佢係同 English family 一齊住啦，呢度啦 host family 啦，跟住佢想洗衫啦。A student wants to do his washing, and then what happened was that佢唔識，所以佢打電話啦。So mom gets a phone call from the son, and then what happened was that mom call 呢度啦，佢阿媽咧就 Chinese mom phoned the washing machine manufacturer's representative， 即係個代表 in China， 佢打電話咧俾佢個公司啦。咁公司咧就 send 啲人咧就聯絡喺英國嗰一邊嘅同事啦，最後咧佢先至做到佢嘅洗衫嘅步驟啦，咁樣。呢個相對比較容易嘅，咁我所以I'm not gonna go further. Question 66. The anecdotes of the Chinese students has been included to illustrate which point in paragraph 7. 即係佢點解突然之間要講呢個故事俾你聽咧？呢個事件係有啲咩意思？係想一個咩點咧？就係 paragraph 7呢一度啦。就係咧，佢係冇 practical skills 啊。 佢哋唔係好識得嘢，佢哋淨係識讀書 ，lacking practical skills， 所以佢先要打電話俾媽咪啊嘛。所以個 example 咧，第8段呢個 example 係想去support 上邊呢一個 point 嘅。Right. Question 67. The new underclass in China's 嘅邊一度咧？係佢嘅 university graduates 呢一班嘅大學生啊，啲 college students 啦，即係其實先係佢要係7、8段係啦。呢一班嘅同學仔點樣樣咧？呢個 new underclass 有一班新嘅低等一啲嘅 underclass jobless grads 呢班畢業生 graduates。佢哋點樣咧 ？as educated professionals， 佢哋係好受到教育嘅專業人士啦。佢哋就有啲咩 expectation 咧？佢哋就我拆咗呢度先。佢哋咧作為呢班專業人士咧，佢哋就 expect 咧有個 expectation 咧係好多錢嘅 high-paying jobs on completion of their studies。But employers complain that many lack even the basic skills， 甚至一啲好基本 practical skills 咧，佢哋都係冇嘅。Needed in the workplace, the excess of white-collar workers has led to 太多嘅白領咧，令到一個乜嘢嘅乜嘢 of shortage。shortage of blue-collar workers. This in turn has encouraged 鼓勵咗啲乜嘢嘅 student 啦，就係 high school student 呢度啦。high school student 咧就去考一啲全國嘅，就唔去考一啲全國嘅大學入試，反而係去做一啲vocational school 一啲職業學校啦咁樣。Alright, I'm gonna stop here. We can continue with the following question in another video.